What's going on YouTube? You're not a Gamer 101 here and welcome to another Dark Souls 3 guide. In today's episode I'm going to be showing you guys how to get every single sorcery in this game. Now there are 3 different ways that we're going to find these sorceries. Number 1, they're going to be spread out periodically throughout the game, and there are 5 of those like that. They're going to be exchanged for boss souls, and they're going to be exchanged for sorcery scrolls, which there are 4 scrolls. Now I do already have a guide on my channel for all the scroll locations, but I'm going to go ahead and put it in this video too, so you guys don't have to go in between the 2 videos. Now the order I'm going is I'm going to show you guys what you can find in the worlds, and then I'm going to show you guys what you exchange for the scrolls, and then the boss souls. There's also a timeline in the description below of all the spells. There will also be a showcase at the end of the video. If you're wanting to see how to get all the miracles and pyromancies and all the weapons and such like that, be sure to subscribe and look for more Dark Souls 3 content on my channel. But let's go ahead and get started with it, guys. First off, coming from the boss gate of the Abyss Watchers in the Farron Keep, you want to hug the left wall and you're going to come back to a bonfire. Just in case you guys don't know how to get to this bonfire or haven't seen it yet, I'm going to show you guys how to get there, but this is how to get Great Magic Weapon. Now I do want to note the basic spells that are already at the beginning of the game whenever you unlock Yoel of Londor. Also when you get Orbeck of Vinheim. I won't actually be buying those spells till later because I'm going in the order of finding them out in the game, not from buying them from NPCs. I do want to note at the beginning of the game, if you unlock Yoel of Londor, I do have a guide for him on my channel. You'll be able to get Soul Arrow, Heavy Soul Arrow, Soul Greatsword, Magic Weapon, and Magic Shield. I will be buying those at the later of the game, but with Orbeck of Vinheim, you can get it from either of those NPCs. Next up is the spell Chameleon. Now there's 2 ways to get this. The first way is whenever you're getting the Torch of Yorska in the Earthroll of the Burial Valley, you're going to come over to this corner and there's going to be a statue here that's actually an assassin. You can kill this person and they will drop Chameleon. If you decide not to kill them, after the boss fight of the Earthroll of the Burial Valley Pontiff, you're going to come into a Aural Decoy. Follow this route to take and then I'll show you how to get Chameleon the second way. As you can tell, coming down these stairs, they actually died anyway, but that's how you get Chameleon. Coming from the same bonfire of the boss fight, we're going to get the spell Great Deep Soul. Now you won't need to follow this route if you guys have already unlocked the Covenant Aldrich Faithful. That's where we're headed right now. What you need to do is achieve the next rank in their Covenant. This allows you to get Great Deep Soul. Basically what that is whenever you put the ring on, it's going to summon you to protect an Orlando. Win 10 of those invasions and collect 10 dregs and deliver it to them and they will give you your spell. Just pointing out that's where it's located. There will be 2 gator dog things down here, so be careful with those because they are a pain. But after winning your 10 PvPs, go back to the Covenant and deliver those and you'll get your Great Deep Soul. Next up from Earthroll Dungeon is Great Magic Shield. Just follow this route. It's kind of earlier in the level, so it's not really too hard to accomplish. You can run past the enemies, that's what I do. You guys won't need any keys or anything, so that's pretty good. So just follow this route and you will get Great Magic Shield. The last one that we're going to get that isn't from a soul or from NPCs is in the Grand Archives, which is much later in the game. But if you are an intelligence build, I recommend you get this spell. This is one of my favorite ones, how it looks. I really don't know how well it damages, but this is the one that I use in the intro to show off. Now I did go ahead and kill the enemies here because I didn't want them to be a pest. So just go ahead and follow this route. It's pretty easy to find. It's just there's an illusionary wall and there's a frost knight, so be careful. Now it's time to collect the 4 scrolls. All of these will be given to the NPC Orbeck of Vinheim. If you guys don't know how to find him or get him, there will be a link in the description below to a guide I did on how to get him. The first 2 that we're going to get is in the Farron Keep from the second bonfire. The first one we're getting is the Golden Scroll, which allows you to get Cast Light, Repair, Hidden Weapon, Hidden Body, and Twisted Wall of Light. Before collecting any scrolls, you'll be able to get Soul Arrow, Great Soul Arrow, Heavy Soul Arrow, Great Heavy Soul Arrow, Farron Dart, Soul Greatsword, Farron Flash Sword, Magic Weapon, Magic Shield, Spook, and Aural Decoy. Next up is a Sage Scroll, which allows you to get Great Farron Dart, Farron Hail, and Pestilent Mercury. Now, if you don't feel like hearing me list all these off, you can look in the description below and I'll list all this out for you. One thing I want to mention is make sure you give Orbeck these scrolls immediately, because if you don't give him these 2 scrolls with proceeding through the game, he will disappear. Next up, located in the profaned capital right before the boss fight Yorm the Giant, you'll be able to get Logan's Scroll. This allows you to get Homing Soul Mass and Soul Spear. You're going to run into an NPC, go ahead and kill them, and they will drop Logan's Scroll. The last scroll is located in the Grand Archives, and this one's a little bit different. We're going to be fighting a Crystal Sage, if you remember back from the boss fight. Every time you deal damage to this Crystal Sage, it will disappear and teleport to another place. Go ahead and follow the routes that I take, because once you kill it, you will get the Crystal Scroll. This scroll allows you to have Homing Crystal Soul Mass, Crystal Soul Spear, and Crystal Magic Weapon. After killing the Sage, we will now get the Crystal Scroll and be able to return back to Firelink Shrine to buy all of these spells. Now there's pros and cons with these scrolls. It's a little bit easier to get the good spells, but it's a lot harder to buy them. There's like hundreds of thousands of souls, as you will see that I spend. Now, like I said earlier in the video, stuff like Soul Arrow and whatnot, you'll be able to buy much earlier in the game. I just wanted to save it all for one part where you buy from NPCs. But go ahead and buy all these spells from him after you give him the 4 scrolls. And like I said earlier, remember, make sure you give him the Golden Scroll and the Sage Scroll once you leave Farron Keep, otherwise he will disappear and you can't get him back. After buying all these spells, we have 2 spells that we need to get from the NPC Karla, and if you don't know how to get her, I have a link in the description below on how to find her and unlock her shop. Unlike Orbeck, you don't have to give her any scrolls or anything for this. You can give her pyromancy scrolls, but we're here just to get these 2 spells. Right here, you're going to see that I get the trophy Master of Sorceries. That's because I did this after I gave the boss souls, but we're going to go ahead and do that now. Go ahead, go up to the second chair from the left and talk to Ludlith and get your last 3 spells. Now, if you've never talked to him before, you need to give him the Transpose and Kill him to get this, which you get from the Undead Settlement boss fight. You are going to need to give him the Soul of a Crystal Sage for Crystal Hell, Soul of Consumed Osirios, I'm definitely not saying that right, but that's for White Dragon Breath, and that's much later in the game, and the Soul of the Deacons of the Deep for Deep Soul. But that is pretty much it, guys. That is all the spells located in Dark Souls 3. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, comment below. Be sure to like the video. This took a lot of effort to make and find. Also, take a look in the description below to a link to a playlist I have of all the Dark Souls 3 guys that I have done or will be doing. Next, I plan on doing all miracles, all pyromancies, and then getting all weapons. But that's pretty much it, guys. I'll let you guys go ahead and take a look at the showcase, and I'll also go through the attunement little slots where you can look in the description to see what each spell does. But that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this helpful, and I hope to see you guys in another Dark Souls 3 video.